Good morning from Minnesota. It's a balmy 25 below this morning, and we're going to see what it's like to blast in the winter. Welcome to the Great White North. Let's get this show started. Can you blast in the winter? Absolutely. Is it going to be the same as the summer? No. But we're going to show you a couple tips and tricks here today, what you need to do if you've got that job that needs to be done when it's 25 below like it is this morning. So since we've got such a nice sunny day at 25 below, we thought we would fire up, show you winter blasting. And as long as we're doing it, let's take advantage of the time we've got to do a little speed test. We're going to run some 40-80 coal slag, and we're going to run some 80 grit garnet. Just a little side-by-side on similar size grit, coal versus garnet, show you the cleanliness, show you the speed, and we'll do a little math at the end to see if that extra money you pay for garnet is enough juice in the squeeze to make it worthwhile. So I'm going to get things fired up, turn the compressor on. We'll be back in a minute to have a blast. Blasting in the winter is an absolute must to have electric remote controls. If you've got a twin line pneumatic control, Deadman, there's way too much air line to freeze up. All those little brass fittings get cold with the compressed air. Any little bit of moisture at all, even with an air dryer, you're going to freeze up and be fighting yourself all day long with those twin line Deadman connections not running and not operating your pod. So electric remote controls like we've got hooked up here on our absolute must. The other thing we're going to do, so we've got an air dryer, and these are just as important in the summer as they are in the winter. But one trick today, because it is so brutally cold, I am not going to turn the fan on. Our dew point and our humidity is less when it's cold like this than it is on a hot, warm, sunny summer day. But I still want to take some moisture out. But if I turn the fan on and we've got humid, moist air, I have potential for taking so much water out, it's going to actually freeze and clog my radiator at these temperatures. So we are going to run the hot air through the aftercooler, but we are not going to plug the fan in today. Little pro tip for you there. As far as the helmet goes for the operator, for me, for my comfort, we of course are running a hot tube today on our blast helmet. So that'll bump the air up another 30 degrees beyond what I'm getting, from the hose to help a little bit. It's not perfect, but every little bit helps in conditions like this. All right, it's practically a heat wave out here. Now that I'm all warmed up, we got things set up, we're ready to start our test. I got some 40-80 coal slag here that we're going to start with. So we'll load up our pot, do our test. All right, now we're going to pour some garnet in. Just for the record, if it sounds like I'm drunk, I'm not yet. It's still an a.m. But it's so cold out here, my lips are like numb, and I can hardly talk. So we're going to keep moving. We're going to get some garnet in here. We're going to keep moving. We're going to get some garnet in here and do round two. And that is a wrap, folks. Here you go. Minnesota, January day, having a blast. So with this setup, it is true. You can blast in the winter, even in these conditions at 25 below. I haven't looked at the official results yet, but I can tell you just from running the nozzle that the Garnet was faster as advertised. It is 80 grit Garnet on new steel. It's probably one of the fastest medias you can blast with.